Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court. We're in Lansing, Michigan with Judge Simmons. She's about to meet two defendants who are frequent flyers and have all the bad excuses to go along with it.
State of Michigan versus Tyrone Swilly, 25-01450. Counsel, can I have your appearance?
George Annette, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Swilly, purposes of arraignment.
Oh,
Are you Mr. Tyrone Swilly?
yes, I am.
Yeah, Mr. Swilly's been arraigned on this matter before. Looks like he was arraigned. His probable cause conference was supposed to be August 15th, and the exam was supposed to be on August 22nd. Mr. Swilly appeared for a probable cause conference. It was held on the record before Judge Buchanan, and it was to continue to exam. He failed to appear for his preliminary examination by 1:34 p.m. on August 22nd, so a warrant was issued. What happened, Mr. Swilly?
I had the phone mixed up. I thought I could do it over the phone and not come in. So when I called down the Lance, when I called Saginaw, I was gonna turn myself in to Saginaw on this warrant. And Saginaw told me I had to go to Lance and turn myself in. So I tried to follow rules, do what I had to do to get here, try to get this matter taken care of, because I do work,
Did you turn yourself in on this warrant?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you called Saginaw. Why did you call Saginaw for a matter that you missed in Lansing?
Okay, no, Lansing told, my parole agent told me I had to turn myself in to Saginaw. See, I'm on parole.
You on parole?
Yes, but she thought I could turn myself in Saginaw for this case what I'm on now.
But you on parole, sir, you should know the system a little bit better than this. You know good and well if you got a case in Lansing, you can't call Saginaw.
I mean, no. My agent told me to turn myself in to Saginaw because Lance would come and get me. But it didn't go like that. So I had my, you follow me now?
I follow what you're saying, but I still feel like you should know the system far better than this. What made you believe that you can appear by telephone for a preliminary examination when your paperwork tells you must appear? It says in-person appearance is required.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. When I did my pre-conference, right? My pre-conference on the 15th, I went by the 15th and didn't know that I had to appear in court. In other words, I would have been here.
You didn't? What do you mean you didn't know you had to appear in court?
I mean, I thought I can do the Zoom, whatever you call it. But that was my mistake. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I came to take care of it now. Now I know what to do, and I'm gonna do it from now on.
What do you got to do now, sir?
When they set me the court date, I'm gonna come back down to Lansing.
When we send you the court date?
I mean, I got the court date right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got it right now. I'm looking at it, so that means I'm gonna come back.
The court date?
Come back down here. What date is that? 11th. It's on the 11th at 10:15. In person.
Judge?
So I'm gonna come. Huh?
What judge?
Let me see. A judge. Let me see what a judge at. I got to see what a judge at. Tracy, Stacy, what's her name?
Stacia Buchanan.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna come here. I'm gonna come down here.
That's exactly where you better come down, because this is where the court date is.
Okay, well, I'm gonna follow that rule.
Very good. And you're staying in Saginaw right now?
Yes, I did.
Are you employed?
Yes, I work for my family.
Doing what?
I work at a car wash.
In Saginaw?
Yes, I do.
You might not ever get rich, but let me tell you, it's better than digging a ditch. There ain't no telling who you might meet, a movie star or maybe even an Indian chief at the car wash.
All your previous bond conditions will continue. I'll reinstate your bond at 500 personal recognizance. You need to come back to court, okay, sir?
Yes, I will. Thank you, ma'am.
You're all set.
Okay, then, thank you.
This is the matter of the state of Michigan versus Paul Mallet, 25-01515, 22-03361. Appearances, please.
George Lynn, assistant public defender on behalf of Mr. Mallet. Purposes of argument.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Mallet.
Our next defendant has a lot to say, but we'll see how much he actually gets out before the judge shuts him down.
Okay, you're here because you failed to appear for sentencing. It looks like on July 25th. You had sentencing, you failed to appear. Look, you were supposed to meet with probation.
Your Honor, what happened with that is,
Wait. Not right now.
Okay.
Okay. Looks like you were supposed to appear before probation. And you didn't do that. Judge Flores was nice and he held it for 48 hours before bench warrant was issued. And then the 2022 case, which has been pending since 2022 because you continue to fail to appear. You also failed to appear on June 23rd. And so Judge Flores was nice and he held it for 48 hours. And here we are today. Now, what is that you wanted to share, sir?
when I was released from Ingham County, I was walking, they opened the door to the cell. They had just put soap and on the water. I slipped, smacked my head on the ground, had a hernia, was left the hospital or left the jail in an ambulance. Was put into surgery at Sparrow Hospital. When I was at Sparrow Hospital, I knew I had my paperwork but they gave it to wherever. I don't know what was in the ambulance. I don't know where it went. I went right to surgery, was in the hospital for 3 days, left the hospital, just started walking around. True story, Your Honor. And then just started working again for the company. Complete building maintenance. That's what happened.
When you
That's
were
where we're
leaving,
at.
you're leaving where? Where were you leaving when this happened?
Ingham County Jail, Your Honor. I was 6:30 in the morning, and I
was
had all my.
this?
They have these great big totes now. They're so big and so heavy. I had the tote in my hand. I turned out the door. The second I hit 1 foot out the door of the cell, whoop, out I went. It's just what happened, Your Honor.
So you were still inside the jail when this happened?
Absolutely.
And the jail transported you to the
Sparrow
hospital?
Hospital. Absolutely.
When was this?
The day I got out of the jail, the day I was released.
What day was
I
that?
hadn't even been released. They took me from the toe to the floor to a chair. I had a hernia.
I'm asking you what day this was. What day was this?
I don't know the day I was released. I can't remember, Your Honor. I don't know the exact date. I won't lie to you. But the day I was walking out of the jail,
Oh.
I had and then I put me in the thing, and what happened was my stomach come into my urinal, but my lower, it was terrible. It was the worst experience of my life.
I can imagine. And so when were you released from Sparrow?
I went in on that day. They went immediately in surgery. Then it was 3 days later, I was released.
Okay. And why have you not turned yourself in on the warrant then?
I didn't turn myself in, Your Honor, because I couldn't hardly walk because it was a low mid hernia. I couldn't even put my feet to the ground for 3 weeks. It's a true story, man. I couldn't even walk. I'm just now starting to walk. Really good.
I don't know.
I'm back.
I don't know if you noticed,
Thank
but I'm not a man.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yes.
you
I
you
am back
last
to
see
work, thank God, full time.
yeah, well, that I was gonna bring that up. You last seen Judge Flores in May, okay? And so I don't know when you were released from custody, but I can only imagine that this unfortunate series or incident that occurred would have taken place on or around May. And you are now back to work, but you didn't turn yourself in on a warrant because you couldn't walk.
It wasn't because I couldn't walk, Your Honor.
Is that the story? Well, that's what you told me.
No, it wasn't that I couldn't walk. I'm just right now, I'm just starting to get back to, getting back to where I can do things and back out of my feet, really, Your Honor. That's best I got. I mean, and I.
But you could
like I
have,
said,
but you could have logged into Zoom. But you could have logged into Zoom for a warrant.
I was scheduled for Zoom, and when I was pushing the buttons for that, it didn't work. I tried. Look at my logins. You can see them right now. Because I did have.
I actually I can't see them right now because you're in the jail and I'm upstairs in the
courtroom. Because my lawyer has it. I told my lawyer that too. I said, man, that you push the 4 things, it would never go in.
He's throwing you on the bus now, Mr. Ned.
No,
Mr. Ned, you're under the bus now.
I don't know which lawyer he's talking about.
You're assigned to Judge Flores' courtroom. So he's talking about you.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you didn't know your attorney was in here, did you?
Well, I told him that I didn't know my attorney, but he knows I told him. I said, man, I don't want to go to Zoom. It doesn't work. Or maybe it was my phone. I don't know.
Yeah. Here's the thing, sir, Mr. Mallet. You missed court so many. We're dealing with a failure to obey from 2022 because you failed to obey your order to come to court multiple times.
Okay.
So even if we were to verify the story that you felt on the Ingham County Jail property and was transported. I'm not asking you to talk. I'm not asking you to talk anymore. Even if we were to verify that you were in the hospital for 3 days after falling at the jail when you were leaving, and it doesn't excuse that it is now September, and that was allegedly in May. And you've not turned yourself in on a warrant because you couldn't get yourself together and you're just getting on your feet and you can't walk, but you're back to work though, so you say. So both things can't be true. If you are together enough to go to work or be outside and do whatever you were doing outside when you got picked up, because you was obviously outside on your feet. You was outside on your feet when you got picked up on these warrants. So yes, if you were able to do that, then you're able to say, hey, I've got pending charges that I probably better get my butt to court for, one of which originated as a felony controlled substance possession. So because of that, you're not getting another personal recognizance bond.
I have some money.
Not for me. Not for me.
I have some money in my some money.
Okay, counsel, did you want to address bond?
Your Honor, due to the situation they conveyed on the record, I'd ask for a low 10% bond. Thank you.
I think I got $84.
Okay, you've got to meet with probation, and that's never happened. So we got to get you a new referral to probation because Judge Flores had originally ordered that you meet with probation back on May 30th, and that didn't happen. So you're remanded to meet with probation. You're remanded to meet with probation,
okay,
so that they can do your pre-sentence interview. And it looks like you needed a substance abuse assessment, so that all needs to be done. Once those things are completed, your bond in that file can revert.
I'll take $84 with me if I can use that.
Can you stop disrupting me, please? It's definitely not gonna be $84. It's definitely gonna be what Judge Flores put on the file, which is 1,010% on that file. That's on that file. On the other file, the failure to obey, that's been pending since 2022. Bond in that matter will be 510%. No PR for 21 days on that file. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
You're all set.
And that's where we'll leave Lansing for now. But there'll be more because every single day in the USA, people find themselves in court.